Happy greetings, everyone. I'm Chef Crystal. I'm Crystal Forman. I'm the chef and owner of Holistic Wellness and Health. If you can hear me and see me okay, let me know to say hi and happy greetings. We're broadcasting live on Facebook for the Black Vegetarian Society of Maryland's page, as well as Holistic Wellness and Health. And we're also on YouTube for Holistic Wellness and Health. So if you can see and hear me okay, say hi to me and let me know you are watching live. If you're watching this in a replay, make sure you say hashtag replay and just let me know that you've been watching as well. So today, actually I'm going to make a comment just to make sure you all can, I see people are joining. So say hi if you're here live. There we go. So today we are making Jerusalem artichokes. They are plentiful this time of year. It's a fall harvest crop. It's not like the artichokes that you're used to. It's not the flower artichoke. This is actually not in the artichoke family at all. It's in the sunflower family. So you'll see Jerusalem artichoke growing along the highways and in a lot of parks. It's a beautiful yellow and black flower. It looks like a smaller version of the sunflower, and it is in the same family as the sunflower. It is not from Jerusalem. I don't know why they named it this, but that's the name, Jerusalem artichoke. It's also known as sunchoke, and it's a tuber. So you can eat all of the sunchoke as well as the sunflower. So you can eat the petals, you can eat the seeds, you can actually make tea out of the leaves, and you can harvest the roots. The tubers for eating is delicious. It's kind of like a potato, but it doesn't have that high starch content that potatoes have. So this is an excellent substitute for diabetics. So this has already been washed. These were actually grown at White Lock Community Farm. And you can, this is a very popular food to forage. So if you want to go to any of the local parks, you'll see it there and you can harvest it. Just need a nice pitchfork. So these have been washed. I know these have been grown organically, so I'm not going to peel off the skin, but you can if you want to. It doesn't really change the texture when we're cooking. Of course, this is interactive. If anyone has any questions as we're going along, you all can ask. So I'm using vegan butter today. You can also use coconut oil for this. So today we're using 2 tablespoons of vegan butter. We're going to have our Jerusalem artichokes, just about a pound, and we're going to chop this up, and we're going to saute it in our oil and our butter. We have kosher salt, so it's a coarse kosher salt, but you can use sea salt or, of course, pink Himalayan salt as well. And we have dried thyme. If you have fresh, you can use that as well, and we're going to use about a teaspoon of that. And so that's that. We're also going to cook up some vegan shrimp, Sophie's Kitchen vegan shrimp. I love their shrimp, their vegan shrimp over all of the others that are out there. So let's get started. My pan getting hot. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of my vegan butter here. You can also use the coconut oil. It's a great one to use. If you don't want the coconut flavor, you can use refined coconut oil. And just start chopping. If you have like the super fine roots here, I just take them off. And you can put it in your tea if you want. Our Jerusalem artichokes are extremely high in potassium, much like potatoes. Let me see how much y'all, make sure you can see. So I'm slicing it about this thickness here. You can also roast your Jerusalem artichokes. They're delicious roasted, just like a lot of other root veggies. Right. This is extremely high in iron, so for people who are anemic, this is a great produce to consume. It's also great for people with blood pressure issues, high blood pressure, and diabetes in general. So it's high in inulin, which is a soluble fiber that has been shown to help reduce the blood sugar. So definitely a great veggie to consume. I'm not going to cook these up, but I'll probably use it for tea just because they're so thin. But they're still edible. Here. Jerusalem artichokes are also very high in protein, believe it or not. So this is great, just foraging food. You can find this throughout the fall and winter. A lot of people will harvest it during this time because the sugars start going to, as it's getting colder, the sugars actually start going to the root. Usually you can't store these very long, so it's not a really good storage crop, but they'll keep a couple of weeks in the refrigerator. I'm going to get these in our nice hot butter here. Hi, Rashad. Happy Friday, Tavon. And hi, Davita. Thanks for saying hi, everyone. And hi, Anaya. Thanks for watching. And thanks for joining me a couple of weeks ago. I'm just going to cut up the rest of these. The Jerusalem artichokes is a very underrated crop. You can find it at a lot of the farmers markets right now. And you can also find it at a lot of the organic stores and in CSA boxes. So if you're getting a CSA share and you're like, what is this weird thing? It's not ginger. It makes like a really good starchy veggie. So if you like radishes, this is good for like substituting dishes that you cook with radishes. You can put this in soups as well. You want something like mashed potatoes, if you don't want a lot of starch, you can boil this and mash it like mashed potatoes and even add some cauliflower to it. So you have like a blended cauliflower and Jerusalem artichoke. Put the rest of this. We're just letting it saute in the oil. Let it brown some. I'm going to add my salt to this and my thyme. So this is about half teaspoon of the kosher salt. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of our dried thyme. I'm keeping this simple, but you can add whatever herbs you want. Just to really break basil and Italian seasoning as well. So we're just sauteing it until it gets nice and tender and it's brown as well. While that is cooking, let me show you our breaded shrimp, vegan shrimp. So it looks a lot like breaded shrimp. I'm actually going to take the breading off of this so you can see how much this looks like shrimp. It's crazy. There we go. They actually got like the pink veins in here. And everything, just like a real shrimp. So for people who miss seafood or love seafood and either can't eat it or don't want to eat it for ethical reasons or environmental reasons, this is a great substitute. It's Sophie's Kitchen. I usually am not like a big promoter of different brands, but this is the best vegan shrimp out there. It's affordable. It actually costs less than like other shrimp, like real shrimp. So the cost is definitely not a barrier for this particular Papa, find it at Mom's. Some stores will order it for you. There, some of the Asian stores have vegan shrimp. They're good, but this is definitely the best. It has the best texture, the best flavor, the best everything that mimics shrimp. So for people who are pescatarians and they're like, oh, I can't give up the seafood, this is their whole entire line of seafood is awesome. And they actually do use sea plants, so you could say seafood, to help flavor everything. And it's made with the konjac root, which is also a good root to eat. Not very starchy. Just letting that cook some. So for those who are joining in, just joining in, we are sauteing up our Jerusalem artichokes. They are not like regular artichokes. They are actually a tuber. Nice little root here. And they are delicious. Starting to smell good already. And I'm going to just lift it so you can see that it's starting to brown. I'm just going to let it continue to cook. While that's going, actually going to move this to the back. I'm going to go on and fry up some of our vegan shrimp here. We're going to use avocado oil today because it has a nice high heat point. Let my oil get hot. So what I love about Sophie's Kitchen is that their products are gluten-free, soy-free, of course is meat-free, but yeah, all of their stuff is vegan. And everything, their crab cakes, everything they make tastes good, everything. I was a pescatarian for a while, so I understand like the struggle for people who like they can't give up seafood. This is definitely a great substitute, and you don't have to worry about cholesterol because it's 100% cholesterol free. And like shrimp and a lot of the shell fish they're very, very high in cholesterol. So this is great for those concerns as well. I'm going to pop my shrimp in my pan here. Let's see, Sabrina. This is Anaya. Oh, okay. Hi, Anaya. Yeah, this is Sabria. Okay. And hi, Sabria, too. And yes, Davina says she loves their shrimp as well. Totally agree. So you can really just add a little salt and pepper to this and call it a day, but I'm going to add some Old Bay seasoning to the shrimp and just let that cook. Just sprinkling it with our Old Bay. There we go. And I'm just letting the Jerusalem artichokes cook just a little longer so that it gets a little more tender. But really, if you like a little crunch, it's ready. But I just want them a little tender for my family. So I want to make sure they like it. This will be the first time trying it. So it's a great, it's a substitute for really anything super starchy. And I love it for roasting, and I love it in soups. I have not tried grilling it. I will give that a try as well. But you can find it. Like if you are foraging, which I'm going to do a video on this because it grows at a park near me. It's a beautiful flower. Once the flowers die back, that's when you know that the tubers are actually going to get really nice and sweet, and you can harvest them. At that point, though, you have to know where they already are, or kind of be able to identify the leaf if you're not familiar with it, just because it can look like other plants sometimes. So you just want to make sure you are identifying anything you're harvesting. You know exactly what you're harvesting. Very important. Always. So these are done. I'm just going to show it to you all one more time while our shrimp is cooking up here. Nice. So we are going to the holidays. I'm going to do some more holiday themed dishes the next few weeks. And if you all have anything in particular you would like for me to show you, just let me know in the comment section, and I will see what I can do to make sure that we get everything done in these next few months, actually. Even brown white shrimp. This stuff is awesome. I'll show it to you all in a minute. And it doesn't take long to cook either. About a few minutes on each side until it's nice and golden. So let me show you. Look at that. I mean, that looks like shrimp. I'm saying it smells good too. Yeah. So I come from a seafood loving family. So this will be the first time trying this particular. I've given them other vegan shrimp, but this will be the first time trying this one. So it'll be my test for how realistic it tastes. Since they're still eating seafood for now, but you can work on that. Yeah. Always just like introducing people to new things is always just a good thing to do anyway. Even me, like I love trying new produce. I'm always being introduced to new things as well. Always good to try. You never know until you try it. Hi, Makai. How are you? Thanks for joining in. Yeah, thanks, Tavon. So, I mean, it's done. I'm just gonna leave it on the stove just a little while longer, but you can see it looks a lot like bread shrimp. I'm actually gonna cut one open for you all so you can see what it looks like on the inside. Give me one moment. Get one out. Even the texture is a lot like shrimp. Because that's done before Sophie's Kitchen came out, and actually they came out right around the time I went vegan, so I said yes. But I did tofu shrimp, and it tasted great, but the texture was just not there. It wasn't there at all. So this is like right in all of the things. Turn everything off. So this is our inside of the shrimp, and it's easier for me to actually take the outside of it off. So I just want you all to see what it looks like. Just a comparison. There's a vegan shrimp out there that's completely pink. It's funny looking, but it tastes really good. But if you bread it, then you're making it for people that don't have to know necessarily, unless they do what I do to food, which is look at every aspect. But this is it. So this is a beautiful vegan shrimp. So for those who are new to watching, we usually go live every Monday and Friday for our live at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And we usually go live on Fridays on YouTube and on Facebook. And on Mondays, just on Facebook. And we're usually on location at one of the farms. Usually Plantation Park Heights Urban Gardens in West Baltimore. We usually use the farmer's produce when we're doing the cooking demos. So if there's any produce that you're getting in a CSA box or produce box and you're like, I don't know what to do with this, you can send a picture of it to me, and I can see if I can identify it, because I do work with a lot of the farms, and I grow a lot with them as well. So just let me know and I can give you some ideas of what you can do with it as well. All right, so that is it for me. In less than 20 minutes, we've cooked up our Jerusalem artichokes here. And we have our vegan shrimp. And we're also going to eat some cheesecake, some key lime vegan cheesecake. So I brought a treat over for everyone, but I'm waiting for that to get a little softer because it's frozen. But if anyone has any questions about Jerusalem artichokes, how to find them, I am going to do a video that probably will be Monday on how to find them in like the wild and be able to harvest them as well. Some people say they're really easy to harvest. If you find a bunch that's easy, sometimes the tubers are right at the surface, and sometimes you have to dig for hours. And these were definitely a labor of love, because Farmer Kimberly spent like 3 hours digging these. So sometimes it's more work than what some people want to do. I appreciate Farmer Kimberly for doing this. But I usually go for the easy one. So if you can find a good spot where you can just literally put like a fork in the like a pitchfork in and just dig up pounds of tubers. It's awesome. Be careful planting these. You can plant these. I'm going to plant them in containers, so I'm going to do a video on that as well. You do not want to put this in your garden unless you mean for it to be there permanently, because once you plant it, it is extremely difficult to dig these up. Like they will just go run wild everywhere. So you need to make sure that that's what you want. And if that's what you want, go for it. But I'm going to do a container video on how to grow these as well. So thank you all for tuning in. And I will see you all on Monday. Peace, love, and blessings. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. It's a holiday weekend. So just buy the candy. You know, like, don't just put them into bags for the kids. Do something fun. Don't have the kids around. Just enjoy being inside. Watch some movies. There are some places doing some outdoor movies as well. Just be safe out there. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You're eating well and getting all the nutrients and minerals you need for a healthy immune system. So I will see you all next time. Peace, love, and blessings. Take care. Okay. Yeah. It's the broadcasting. I didn't see didn't say something, but he probably was there. And I'm still actually filming. Let me let them see this before I turn this off completely. There we go. And hi Trey, if you are there.